Good evening, everyone. On behalf of HDFC Securities, I welcome you all for this session on weekly FNO outlook. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Tarang Solani, product manager for derivatives, and along with me, I have Mr. Devarsh Vakil, who is the deputy research head, and who will give us the weekly FNO outlook on the market. So, before starting, we'll brief you about the flow for today. Mr. Devarsh Vakil will give us the outlook for the market, being tomorrow is the weekly expiry, and market has been quite volatile, choppy, where in today's trading session also we did saw a significant amount of negative movement, a significant amount of fall. So for tomorrow's expiry, it will be quite helpful to take a view on the market, and also for the next week, what to expect from the market. It will help us to take a view from it. And post that, we will showcase one of the important features of the Pro Terminal, which is very useful for the FNO traders. And post will take the question answer session. So without wasting any time, I'll just hand over to Mr. Devarsh Vakil to brief us about the weekly FNO outlook. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Tarang. So I'm afraid the news from the markets are not very helpful, very conducive. We are cautious on the market. See, we are seeing short build-up in Nifty futures. We have already seen short build-up in Bank Nifty futures also for tomorrow's expiry. Now, significant amount of call writing has been seen at 18,100, 18,200, 18,300, 400, 500, highest being at 18,200 levels. All put we see near 18,000 and post that 17,800. So we are seeing less amount of put writing and even at a lower levels, while calls have been aggressively written. As I've indicated last webinar also, traders do not see markets going up from the last week, and well, that's what we are seeing, that at higher level we are seeing a lot of selling. And today also at higher level we saw supply coming in, then the Nifty came down by 200 points. So unless market manages to cross these hurdles, we need to remain cautious. There is a possibility that market may drift down towards 17,900, 18,000 levels. And only once we cross the hurdle of 18,200 to 300, then we should remain bullish. Then we should turn bullish. Now, what are FIs up to? So they have also created net sold position of 2,700 crore and their open interest has gone up. So as I showed in this graph, they reduced their shorts. On the expiry, they did not roll over their short position, but gradually in last 3 days, they have further created shorts, and the long to short ratio has fallen below one level and now 0.8. So for 10 contracts long short, there are 8 contracts long. So to sum it up, basically we are cautious on the market and remain cautious till Nifty manages to cross the 18,300 hurdle. Support is in the vicinity of this 17,800, 17,900 kind of levels. Shorts have been built by the FIs, and we see that the maximum pain is at the 18,100 level. So there could be some chance to pull tomorrow in the expiry, but that would get sold also. So unless we cross 18,300, we should remain cautious. What are the levels for Bank Nifty? Again, call writing higher. If you can see this chart, 43,000, huge amount of calls have been written, and 43,500 is going to be a big hurdle, which is not likely to cross so easily. Unless we cross this hurdle, we should remain cautious on the market, especially the Bank Nifty. And on the put side, strong support comes in directly at 42,500 levels. So about 500 point lower, there is a support. So we remain cautious on the market on Bank Nifty side also. Individually, we see that almost all sectors, small short build-ups have been seen. So that suggests that nothing big is going to happen tomorrow, any sector-wise. Overall, we expect a relatively softer derivative expiry tomorrow. That's what I wanted to share. So to conclude, remain cautious on the market. 100 to 200 point fall is possible in Nifty. In about 400, 500 point fall is possible in Bank Nifty. And unless we cross this 43,500 hurdle and 18,300 hurdle, the view will remain cautious. You will remain sell on rallies. What do you, Tarang?
Yeah, thank you, sir, for your output. So it's a cautious outlook for the market. Now we'll give you an highlight about some of the important features of Pro Terminal, which is our advanced trading portal. This is the Pro Terminal basically. So we have an important feature called as order slicing. So if any of the client interested in basically putting out the large quantities in Nifties and Bank Nifties, they are facing hurdle to put these quantities again and again. But with the order slicing, what we can do, we can place large quantities in a single order, and based upon the command, we will slice the orders on a respective basis, so on a smaller quantity, and we'll send it to the exchanges. So how we'll do this, let us understand. Now suppose any of the client wants to buy for tomorrow. One sec. Sorry, one. Sorry. Suppose tomorrow is an event. Tomorrow is an expiry, and any of the wants to buy big quantity in futures and options, especially in options. So how they can do it? So I'll just add Nifty over here, and Nifty 18,000 put option. So tomorrow's expiry 18,000 put option. I'll just add into my watch list. So here it is quoting at 35 rupees. Now, if any of the client wants to buy in a big quantity, 18,000 put option. Suppose the client wants to buy 5,000 shares. So how they can do it? Because we have a limit for at a time in Nifty, we cannot place more than 1,800 shares in a single order. But with order slicing, you'll be able to place a big quantity in a single order. How we'll be able to show you right now in this screen. So now I'll just click on order slicing. Once you want to buy 5,000 quantities, type 5,000 quantities, click on order slicing. And in order slicing, now how do you want to slice this order, as per number of slice or as per quantity per slice? Now suppose you want to slice this order on the quantity per slice. So every baby order which should be made in from this order slicing should be 500 shares, and you want to place it at limit price, that is you want to place this order at 25. Then select this price it as limit and click on slice. So once you click on slice, this order will automatically distribute to a baby order. So 500 shares baby order will be there for 5,000 shares. Every single order of 500 shares will now go to the exchange at a limit price of rupees 25. So this is how you can slice the order. There is one more thing where you can do, if you want to buy this 5,000 shares at a different rate, that is at suppose that for every 500 shares I want to buy at a 50 paisa lower, then also you can do how. So now you have to type 5,000 shares over here, or quantity plus slice. Suppose you want to go for a 1,000 shares. Now you want that every 1,000 shares I want to buy it 25 rupees, and the subsequent 1,000 shares at 50 paisa lower. So there is an feature which we have now. There is an feature called as step up or down factor. First you need to select this as a limit, because you want to buy at a limit price of 25. Your first 1,000 shares will go at a 25, and then subsequent limit will go so at 50 paisa interval. So 50 paisa, now you need to type this based upon the tick. So how much tick we need to we need to place the order. The second order should go at 24 rupees 50 paisa. So one tick is of 5 paisa. So 50 paisa would consist of, suppose uh, 5 ticks. So sorry, a 50 paisa will consist of 10 ticks. So once we type it at 10 ticks and select as the limit order, once we click on slice, So you'll be able to see my first order went at 25. My second order will go at 24 rupees 50 paisa. My third order at 24 rupees. Subsequent at 50 paisa interval, this order will go. So if you want to accumulate this put option, you can do it through order slicing, and this is available not only in options but also in futures. And you can use this feature for equities also. It's a very interesting feature, especially on the expiry day, where at the end of the expiry day where the premiums are very low and you want to buy big quantities. This is a very good tool where you can do it. However, as of now, only limit orders and can be placed. Stop loss orders cannot be placed in this order slicing. You can place a limit order in this pro terminal. So that's it from our end. Now we'll open this forum for question answer session. If anyone has any kind of a question, please write it on the question. Yeah.
Yeah, so this feature is very useful in booking profits also. Suppose somebody has accumulated 5,000 position in any stock or a option, and then gradually he wants to book profit. Instead of putting orders here, he can easily put an order of, say, every profit booking level. They can automatically generate this kind of order slice. So this is an excellent tool where you accumulate some position, but when you want to book profits, you can do this using such a fantastic tool. So rather than looking at the screen and looking at the various prices, you can create such order. Automatically, it will give you a good opportunity to book profit at every level. Yeah, you can put 10 there.
Yeah, I'll just put 10 step of down factors. I'll put at 55 rupees. Suppose I want to sell it at 55. I'll click on slice. So now this is a sell order. 500 shares will go at 55 rupees, and next 500 shares will go at 55.5. So subsequently, you can place the order to basically book profit or to sell or the transactions you have on the options. So you can do it on the both the way, on the buying side, on the selling side. And as Devarsh already highlighted, is a very good tool, especially if you want to sell at a higher rate and at a different rate. Then this is a very good tool which you can use it for. Now we'll just open this forum for question answer session. If anyone have any kind of a question, please write it on the question answer session. We'll reply you back. This section is on the right hand side of your screen. You will be able to see. So whatever questions you have, you need to type it down and we'll try to reply as much as possible. One question we received from where we can see different levels of put and call writing at different strike price. So I don't think so. If there is any kind of an option we have in anything in anywhere where we can basically see if the option strike price has how much put and call writing available.
We
So
prepare
it's the
report.
yeah sir.
Mr. Abhishek, you can refer to our website on which we have a daily derivative summary report in which we share all this information to all our clients. You can use that to find out in our daily derivative summary.
Yeah, so in our research report, you can find it out, but not in any kind of an option chain, or you can do it in a research report in our HDFC Securities website. We do upload our derivative research reports, wherein you'll be able to see our analyst providing their view in terms of what kind of an option writing have taken place. Mr. Vishnu is asking one more order slicing with price reduction. So I suppose you want to have one more demo on order slicing. So yes, surely we'll provide it. Now suppose you want to buy so 18,200 18,200 put option quantity. now we'll click on buy. Now suppose you want to buy 2000 shares of 18, or suppose 5000 shares of 18,200 put option at lower price. First, you need to click on order slicing to avail this order slicing feature. Once you click on this order slicing, this window will appear at what how much quantity per slice you want to go, or number of slice. Suppose you go for a 5, I want 5 slice, so it will automatically divide this 5000 shares into 5 slice, so 1000 shares each. And you want it at a down factor, so suppose you want to place at 250 rupees as a limit price, so you need to select this as a limit, and you will click on minus. For subsequent orders, suppose you want to place it at every 1 rupee fall, so every 1 rupee downside you want to place the 1000 shares. So what you can do is basically you need to, for 1 rupee it is 20 ticks, because one tick consists of 5 paisa, so 20 ticks consist of 1 rupee. So here you need to type as 20 for step up or down factor. I need to click on minus because you need to basically place the order 1 rupee below the limit price which you have mentioned. So we click on slice. So you'll be able to see your first 1000 shares will be bought at 250, and automatically next 1000 shares will be placed at 249, 1000 shares at 248, 247, 246, so on. So I suppose we have answered your query. So Mr. Rajiv Gupta is asking how to modify the slice order. So basically, you need to, once all these orders gets into exchanges, it placed into exchanges. All these are an individual order. If you want to modify, you need to modify it on an individual basis, and there is no as such where you can modify it on the one single window.
But the other option could be that you cancel or select all orders, cancel them, and put in another slice order.
Yeah, perfectly. Uh, Mr. Karuna Sagar is asking, will we have an option to buy and sell at one time from with different price? Buy and sell one at a one time with different price. So this is the basically where you can buy and sell at one price at different price. No, that time order facility is not there. Price order facility is also not there. You will be able to either buy or sell at a given price. One more is, in case if anyone wants to modify order to in order slicing, so where as I already answered that you need to modify a single order, since all this order will be a single entry. So Mr. Abhishek Gupta is asking how to find support and resistance level using option chain. Can you guide?
So usually wherever there is a highest open interest on the put side, it is considered support for the stock. And wherever you see highest open interest in the call option, that is considered the resistance level for that level, for that instrument. So for example, in my presentation, I mentioned that right now 18,200 is the resistance where maximum amount of call have been written, and 17,900 and 17,800 are the put option where maximum open interest is there. So that should be considered as a support. And you can also use technical analysis. We also send 200 Nifty 200 support and resistance levels for all these stocks. You can use that. In that, we use the pivot methodology to generate two support and two resistance for all the 200 stocks of Nifty. So on NSE. So you can use our report also. So for example, support resistance, or if you want to buy where all the open interest is higher or lower, all this information is given to our customers on our website. You just log in and use the research section to find out all this information.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So one more question by Mr. Yusuf. Is it index futures available in Radar? Uh, Index futures, no, Radar only comes with the stock futures. Index futures are not available in the Radar as of now. So I think there are no more questions. So shall we conclude?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can conclude.
Yeah. So thank you, sir, for providing the view, and thank you all for attending this session on weekly FNO Outlook. I hope this will help you for your trading in tomorrow's expiry day and also for the next week. We will again meet you on the next week for the fresh outlook for the market. Till then, thank you all for attending, and bye. Thanks a lot. Have a nice trading day.